Hola. Hello, everybody. How are you? Well, how are you? So, I'm in a different car, so I don't have my little holder deal. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta run a little errand, and then, hey, Rage. Yeah, I gotta run a little errand, and then we're gonna have Ernie on from Predator Hunter Nation. Just kind of check in with him, see what he's got going. Hey, Lizzie. Um, he said that he's working with the Homeland Security, and I just want to tap back in with him. Really, what it is, guys, is that I just want to make amends, right? Like, to the people that will, allow me to make amends, and the ones that I feel like I did wrong to. I'm gonna reach out to them, and I'm gonna, hey, Shanti. I just chat with Ernie, right? Like he's got some stuff going on, and Ernie's always got some stuff going on. Squad Tit channel. She had an awesome person who heard Summer scream. Yeah, I seen that earlier. Susie, what was it? Susie Josie Sue. That's who it was. Josie Sue. Yeah. So, gonna chop it up with Ernie and you know what I'm saying, see what he's got to do, what he's got going on. And it's a lot of police out. There's two more right there. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody's good, I hope, right? I hope everybody's good, right? I let my garden go, and I've been actually for the past 2 days, I've been dealing with the lawyers for my surgery. I go on Monday to the consult to basically sign all the paperwork and then schedule the actual surgery day. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's brain surgery, but the relief that's supposed to follow is, I've been told it's like a reset. So that's a good thing. I saw that AB and a couple of his cronies there's another cop. That looks like he's chasing somebody. No, negative, highway patrol. I see. They were having fun the other day, I guess maybe last night, hoping that my brain fell out of my head. That's what they were saying. Oh, we hope Benny's brain falls out of his head. I said, okay, man. Ooh-ah. Right? Of all the things you could hope for, like you want to know what I hope for, AB? Prosperity, success, all the intangibles, the good things in life that we all want for ourselves. There's no way I could want those things for me, pray those things for me, if I didn't pray those things for AB and for Doug. And so, it's when YouTubing gets very serious. You know what I mean? Like, YouTubing goes very, very serious. And it's like the people want, it's like they want the YouTube to be like a direct reflection of their real life. And it's like, man, look here, man, if I don't like something somebody's saying online, man, I just ignore it, right? Just, you know what I mean? Like, just ignore it. I don't have to let it destroy my very being. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to let it be the thing that pushes me and drives me to an untimely demise, right? Like, you know, the level of seriousness on this damn YouTube, man, is outlandish. Granted, you know, yes, when we're knee deep in this, you know, in these battles and these fights, man, what, right? Like, we got time for all that silly shit, right? Then what's so very sad is that they just pick up and move on. Next case. Next. Right? Next. Man. And you know, it's, I don't even know what you call it. Like, I guess it was an assault on my phone. Oh, diggity dang on, man. Oh, so the gift and the curse, as I was saying, see, that's called attention span, right? The gift and the curse, right? So the gift and the curse is that it is a gift and a curse that another woman in Gabby has went missing, right? It's bad for all the obvious reasons, but the reason why it's a gift is because in terms of what happens online, it's, the situation has been a reliever. Now, please, you take that however you want, right? Somebody's gonna take that. Oh, man, take it how you want it, man. If it upsets you, then it upsets you. Whatever, man. What I'm saying is the fact that another situation, it could have been anybody in the world, another situation came in, and you know, the focus went to that, right? That's also a gift, right? When the curse is the bad press that it's getting from the YouTube, right? So it's like, you know, now Summer's case is, you know, back burner to a few different things. You know, I mean, once you take the pressure off, what it does is it really allows other things to come in and take that focus, right? That's what we're seeing right now. And you know, that's, again, it's a gift and a curse, right? Like, you know, I've talked to Don a little bit today, and, you know, just, you know, it's just, it does. It feels like kind of the end of the road or something, man. I don't know, right? Like, I'm not gonna quit, right? My channel is about commitments, right? I'm not gonna break no commitment that I have with that little girl, right? I'm not gonna break that commitment, man. You know, if it means that I don't have nothing to talk about, then I just won't come on here and talk, right? I'm not gonna come on here and bash other people and, you know, make the sole agenda just about having, you know, something for, you know, the content hounds. I don't know, man. It's frustrating, right? I saw somewhere that somebody took a poll about me and some other creators supporting Brian Landry. It's like, this stuff is so outlandish now. It's like, I wonder even where the adults are on YouTube. It's like, I feel like I should push made for children on every video, because it's just like the people that respond negatively, they respond just like children. To all the rest that respond positively, man, you're the reason why You're the reason why, the thought of keeping it going even exists, is for those people, right? But for the rest, man, it's such a hard deal. I don't want Summer's case to go quiet and cold, but at the same time, like, would we trade quiet for the wrong type of publicity? I don't know, man. I can't make that decision, right? That's not my child. Thank you, Cher, honey. Thank you, Cher, honey. Right? Like, I can't make that decision, right? Like, but I'll tell you what, as far as like, people have went so far as to say that I support Brian because I support justice, right? Like, as soon as they say he's a suspect, then I guess you look at him differently, right? Like, but until then, like, right? Yes, it's very clear. It seems what's going on in that situation with the laundry, and the Petito situation, right? It seems very clear. But let me tell you, if the court started weighing where they thought it was going every time because it looked very clear, we wouldn't be in it would still be in rough shape, right? You can't just change your whole belief system because something looks a certain way, right? You have to wait until there's evidence, right? You have to wait until, and if you're not plugged in with, I'm sorry guys, this air conditioner feels like it's blowing out sunflower pollen. My nose is just, if you're not plugged in with these cases, then guess what? You have to wait. You have to try to restrain yourself to when there is sufficient information come out from, reputable sources or law enforcement themselves, right? So, it's just the way it is. But it's the weird side of town over here. Oh shit, boy. So how's everybody doing tonight, man? Great job, Johnny. Well, this traffic out here is a beast. I got $25 off my ride from Uber. That's a blessing. That's a real blessing. Please don't hit me. Scoot over, buddy. Thank you. Yeah. The number of drunk drivers here in Dallas is unreal. There's been times during like different holidays and stuff where they have the signs above the highway where they give out the stats where it's like 1 in 5 or 1 in 3 people on the road at particular times are intoxicated here. It's like, oh my God, holy cow! You can't be for real, man. You can't be for real. I feel crap too. I'm telling you, G-Dog, that's that compassion fatigue. I did nothing today except for, I did some garden work and took my son to school. And then I came home and did a live and then did a few other things. And then I kind of sat down for a minute. Next thing you know, it was boom, time to go pick the kids up. So I was like, what the hell? That's the 4th day in a row now. It's the 4th day that I just haven't been able to pull it up. I haven't been able to pull it out of the ground, man. It's like boom. Man, I failed miserably. Bro, failed miserably. Yeah, no seasons. Oh, definitely ain't no seasons down here on Montfort and Alpha. Man. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up. What the fuck is this? Hold on. I'm gonna wrap up. Oh, okay. Uh, Wrap up this errand I gotta do, and then, like I said, I'm gonna make my way back to the house, and then we will go live with Ernie. Um, See what he's got shaking, and Ernie's got an ear to the ground too, right? Got an ear to the rail, so to speak, right? We all have things that, you know, if we've been doing this long enough, we all have our own little team of people we pass stuff around. I mean, it is what it is, right? So, you know, not only that, but I think that I think at some point, you gotta, you have to, you gotta be able to move forward and grow, right? You gotta be able to move forward and grow. And, do I think that I think Ernie has a lot of positives that he can contribute. He has, he has a way with people. Um, you know, I'm not saying that I subscribe to everything Ernie says, and he doesn't subscribe to everything I say, right? Fair enough, right? But what I'm saying is like I was saying before, like, if there's an opportunity for me to make an amends to somebody for how I treated them, um, you know, then that's what it is, right? I mean, why wouldn't we want this community to be helpful in its entirety, right? Why wouldn't we want that? We most definitely want that, most of us. But I tried to figure out who is it that controls the flow. Like, is it a whole bunch of commenters that motivate creators to behave a certain way, or is it the creators that make the subscribers behave a certain way? Like, I don't know, right? Because just about the time I thought I had it all figured out, like, then I see something different, and it's like, well, maybe not. Maybe my assessment with that is all wrong, right? I don't know, man. Like, some days it's like, Benny, man, like, you can't. There's just literally some folks on the internet that they I don't want to say that they're this way in their real life, but they hold a position online, it's impossible, right? Like, it literally is impossible, the positioning that some of these people hold, um, you know. But, I quite naturally, Ernie knows that I don't subscribe to anything that had to do with him, um, being threatening to share. And I told him, I'm like, dude, listen, man, like, you know, you should apologize, and you should, do what you can to do to make that right, because share offers an awful lot to this community as well. And I can't, I can't, have any more involvement than just tonight if we don't try to make this scenario right. You know what I'm saying? Let me hide my credit cards. Was my credit card just sitting out here? Oh, no, it wasn't. Man. Oop. So, I adult enough to admit that when I had my little scenario with Ernie, man, I didn't handle him just all the way right. You know what I mean? I can say that. I wasn't all the way fair with Ernie. Um, um, you know what I mean? So I want to give Ernie an opportunity to come on and just, see what he's got going on, man. Treat him like a human being, like I would want to be treated, and at the same time, see if there's anything new shaking in his world. So, what do you guys think about that? Is that going to be okay? I understand. Too much, Mom. I understand. But let's just hear him out, right? At least, right? We're not saying that we have to. We're not saying that we have to make a decision. Like you. And if you've already made a decision, I understand. And I definitely, I admire you for saying that you won't be sticking around for that. You know what I mean? It's, and that's okay, Cassio. Thank you, little fawn. Yes, that was all leaked. Yeah. The what if factor, yes. So, I'm willing to hear Ernie out, right? I'm willing to hear what Ernie has to say, and that's all I'm saying, right? I'm not saying that I'm going to be Ernie's best friend and we're going to be all over, hosting events together and stuff. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that, we know he's an interesting guy. And I'd like to just bump into him and see what he's got going on. You know what I mean? I do understand that a lot of people, potentially don't have the greatest feelings about Ernie. I understand. Right? But we're just going to hear him out and see what was going on. Yes, I have explained to him that we're not going to be bashing anybody. Most importantly, share and mark. Like that's not what we're doing. Like that's not a part of networking, right? Like networking actually means true networking doesn't just stop because one person doesn't like another person, right? Like true networking adapts around that blockage, right? It's in the business world. It's okay to get money with somebody else that your friend doesn't get money with, long as you're not crossing any ethical, moral, boundaries or anything like that, right? So, and that's what it is, right? Damn, this damn air conditioning. I feel like the filter needs to be changed or something. So anyways, guys, that's what we're looking at. What time is it right now? It is 8:37 Dallas time. So I'll be home in like 30 minutes. So we'll start early. Probably start in, hold on one second. So yeah, Ernie will be joining us. So I'm going to go ahead. I got to go in this parking ramp. So I'll talk to you guys here in a little bit. Love you. I'll see you in about 30 minutes.